Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. We're all antenna for creative thought. Some transmissions come on strong, others are more faint. If your antenna isn't sensitively tuned, you're likely to lose the data in the noise, particularly since the signals coming through are often more subtle than the content we collect through sensory awareness. They're energetic more than tactile, intuitively perceived more than consciously recorded. I'm reading a few paragraphs from a book called The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin. Later on, the author continues, how do we pick up on a signal that can neither be heard nor be defined? The answer is not to look for it, nor do we attempt to predict or analyze our way into it. Instead, we create an open space that allows it, a space so free of normal or packed condition of our minds that it functions as a vacuum, drawing down the ideas that the universe is making available. And now, let's find out how our musical guests tonight were able to get a hold on the elusive energy available out there in the universe.
A classic and at the same time progressive.
Whoa, whoa, yeah!
Our first guest tonight is the recording artist Eugenie Jones. Let me give you a couple of quotes from different magazines for her. Paris Move magazine quotes, one of the most beautiful voices in the United States, and not less insightful Jazz's magazine says Eugenie Jones, a soulful journey through jazz tradition and contemporary elegance. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Eugenie.
Thank you so much, Dimitri. It's been a pleasure to be here and chat with you.
You're welcome, Eugenie. Let's start with your song, Trouble Man.
I've been for real, baby, with a trouble man. Gonna keep on moving, going to town. I come up hard, I'm getting down. There's only three things, that's for sure. Taxes, death, and trouble. This I know, baby. This I know, sugar. Ain't gonna let it sweat me, babe. Got me singing, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I come up hard, baby. I had to fight and took care of my business with all my might. I come up hard. I had to win and then start all over and win again. I come up hard, baby, but that's okay, 'cause trouble man don't get in my way. Hey, hey. And I know some places and I see some faces. I got good connections, they take my directions. When people say that's okay, they don't bother me. Hey, I'm ready to make it, don't care what the weather, don't care about no trouble. Got myself together, I feel protection that's all around me. I come up hard, baby. I've been for real, baby, with a trouble mind. Moving, going to town. I come up hard, I'm getting down. There's only three things for sure: taxes, death, and trouble. This I know.
Your self-titled album, Eugenie Jones, opens with Why I Sing. And quoting part of your lyrics, the brief answer is I sing because I breathe, giving harmony to everything around me. That is pretty much a philosophical statement which describes your character and sense of purpose. We all are looking for a balance in our life, and you found yours in music, right?
Yes, Why I Sing. That song is my personal response to that question. I think just about every vocalist hears at some point or another in their career why they're doing what they're doing. And for me, this song answers that question because it's affirming the fact that singing is just like breath to me. It's my very existence of who I've become. You know, at one point in my life, I didn't even know that I could sing. I came to this as a second career out of a career in marketing communications. It wasn't until the death of my mom, who was an influence in my life and who I grew up listening to sing my life long through, passed away from cancer. And I asked myself, I wonder if I could carry on that part of her. And that's what led me into the world of singing.
A personal experience, obviously life-changing for you.
First to honor her, but then secondly, discovering that I had a talent for it and that I brought pleasure to other people's lives, and it certainly blessed and fulfilled me. So I launched off into a career 12 years ago, and here I am now, 6 albums later.
6 albums is a number that speaks for itself and the joy that you brought to other people.
Quite a few accomplishments later, still rolling that boulder up the hill, as you say. Discovering every day a little bit more about this gift that I have and how it brings meaning to my life and to other people's lives as well.
And your music having character and purpose.
And as far as character and purpose and balance in my life, I would say that singing does offer a balance, and performing offers balance in my life because my life is very full of responsibilities. I'm still working in marketing communications. I still do nonprofit work for the community, organizing a jazz walk every year that honors the African American music legacy in Seattle, as well as being a one-man show for my own career at this juncture. So singing and performing is it's just a respite for me, a way for me to keep all the other insanity in check. So yes, it does bring balance to my life.
Listening to Why I Sing.
The day you were born, the day you know why you're here. So I sing. I sing. I sing. I see your faces looking back at me. And I hope to live on. So I sing. Wherever you go, whatever you do, don't forget what makes your life sing. Don't forget what makes your life sing. Don't forget what makes your life sing. Don't forget what makes your life. La 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 la. I see.
Your vocal interpretation in Starlight Star Bright is a great exploration of sophisticated degrees of nuance, dynamics, color and texture. Is that how it felt while recording?
Starlight, Star Bright. I don't know how to answer that question. I wasn't thinking in terms of nuances and color and texture. I was just singing from my heart and trying to put into words the emotion of discovering love, real love, and then also receiving real love in that moment of recognition, how it feels between two people. And the whole topic of Starlight, Star Bright, of course, alludes to the nursery rhyme, Starlight, Star Bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. May I have the dream I wish tonight. Is also in the song because it speaks to the fact of hope and aspirations and desires and just wishing upon a star. And how romantic is that? The song Starlight, Star Bright overall is just oozing with romanticism. So if you have a problem with that, you're going to be really uncomfortable in this song. But it is very, very much so authentic to my heart in terms of my longing and my desires for love. And at the time I wrote it, I'm very much fulfilled in this regard. But when I started writing this song back in 2017, believe it or not, I was inspired by a couple that I saw at a performance. And there was a lull in our show, and I just happened to look over my shoulder and see this young couple sitting out on the deck, speaking very romantically, it appeared anyway, to me. And just like that, the phrase came to me, under a starlit sky, my love caught my eye. I'll never be the same after that starlit sky. And that became the beginning of the song. So love, experienced, desired, and fulfilled under the stars is what it's all about.
We all have our moments of hope, aspiration, desire, and it's great if we are able to get a hold of them and put them in a song with Starlight, Star Bright. You gracefully did.
They happen every day. A chance glance can turn love your way. Under a star, before you know who you are, you're in love. Love, love. Starlight, star bright. You're the first star I'm seeing tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. Can I have the love I wish for tonight? Tonight. Starlight, star bright. You're the first star I'm seeing tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. May I have the love I wish for tonight? Tonight.
Though the music has not been the only career pursuit in your life, I see that it has been an integral part of your family. Your mother has been a singing soprano lead with the Friendship Baptist Church Choir, of which your father was a director. In your native Fairmont, West Virginia, your passion does not suggest obligation, but rather continuation of the family tradition.
Music was definitely a part of my life growing up. I had a mother who, as you said, sang in a choir, and she had this beautiful operatic soprano voice. And my father was the choir director, which basically meant in our little, small little church, his idea of directing was to tap the time of the song with his gospel pearl into the palm of his hand and pat his foot. And it was some great memories of church and singing, and my parents, because we were their children, we participated in a lot of that sort of thing. Though I was a reluctant participant, I never saw myself as a singer. I was the kid in the back of the row throwing spitwads at my brothers and sisters. But it wasn't until many, many years later that my mom passed away that I really started thinking about myself as a singer. And I remember growing up so many instances that show me that there were breadcrumbs all along the way to tell me that where I am right now is because of her. For instance, when I was a child sitting at the kitchen table doing my homework, I can remember her being in the kitchen cooking, and she was always humming, always singing something. And one time she was just humming this tune, and I asked her, what's that song, Mom? That's really beautiful. And she said, oh, nothing, I just made it up.
And here you are, following your mother's steps.
And now here I am, flash forward all these years later, I'm writing songs without any formal educational background. I'm writing songs like Hold Back the Night and Nothing Better and Starlight, Star Bright, and they're truly beautifully received by the audience as reminiscent of their own life experience, and crafted very beautifully by the musicians that I have the honor of working with. And here I am after all these years, but it started with listening to my mom hum at the kitchen table while doing my homework. So I think it is a continuation of my family, one that I'm very blessed and honored to possess, and I do my best to carry on in my mom's memory and to imagine that she's looking down and feeling very proud of me.
We're natural extensions of our mothers. I'm pretty sure if she would be looking down, she would be proud of you. We're listening to Harlem Nocturne. You're just returning from Canada playing a jazz singer in a movie. Tell us something about this experience.
Yes, The Other Side of Fame, starring Saviva Alvita and Newton Mainage, is coming out in November. I was just in Winnipeg, Canada for the filming. I got to be the jazz singer at the nightclub. So that was a bucket list experience. Really happy about that. And also thrilled that director Eric Bernard chose my two songs, Starlight, Star Bright and Hold Back the Night, to be actually in the movie and on the movie soundtrack. So coincidentally, the same music is up for Grammy contention. So certainly an aligning of the stars for this experience to happen. And I'm very happy about being a part of it and exciting to see where it goes come this fall.
Congrats for this very exciting news, and especially for the two songs included in the movie. We already listened to Starlight, Star Night. Let's listen to Hold Back the Night.
Night sky, the moon hung in its place, the ocean vast, deep and wide, the sunlight on your face, shining from a million miles away. Think about these things. hearts of gratitude. Think of your blessings, blessings too. Whatever is lovely, lovely. Think about, can you think about these things? 'Cause trouble finds you without direction. And when it comes, you've got to hold back the
You have been acknowledged as an emotive and engaging songwriter and vocalist with multiple vocal awards, including the International Jazz Association's prestigious Jazz Hero Award. What is on the list of your future stage performances?
Future performances, I'm just returning from Winnipeg and Baltimore, Maryland area, and I'm looking forward to heading back that way again in October to perform at Mr. Henry's, a jazz stage in the DC area that prides itself on keeping straight ahead jazz alive and well in DC. And beyond that, my booking reps and managers are working on setting up the 2026 year for performances across the country, and also looking forward to a tour abroad. And also I'm very excited about the potential of my current album, Eugenie, which is up for Grammy consideration as the best vocal jazz album. That album features, produced by Lonnie Plaxico, featuring Brandon McCune, Russell Carter, Yeojin Park, Jessica Wang, and a whole crew of other musicians from the New York area, as well as musicians in my hometown of Seattle. And that album, as well as a couple of singles, are up for Grammy contention, and people can learn more about that on my website as well, eugeniejones.com. But follow me on social media or visit my website for updates on my performances, and looking forward to 2026, see what it holds.
Well, very, very busy and creative schedule. We're going to follow up with your website, and good luck especially with the Grammy submission.
close to you, you make me feel so alive, and you make me feel, hold on, and you make me feel like a natural woman. Whoa, 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 you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Like I'm your woman.
Growing up under the spell of Motown signature musicians such as Marvin Gaye, Nina Simone, they obviously have formed a lot of your perspective about music.
Yes, growing up, my house was filled with music, if not gospel music. Then my mother listening to Nancy Wilson. My father's favorite was Ray Charles. And my sisters, my siblings, were all into the Motown scene. And so I grew up listening to Marvin Gaye and Nina Simone and people like Aretha Franklin, which is why this current album, Eugenie, I chose to include a song from Marvin Gaye from the movie Trouble Man. By the same title, I included his song Trouble Man on my album, as well as Aretha Franklin's signature Natural Woman, which was huge for me to imagine, stepping into trying to fill those shoes to present those songs, in addition to original material of my own and jazz standards like I Love Being Here With You, reconfigured. I like to call it Eugenieized, because I like to lay grooves over songs that make them unique and to me and my experience with my musicians. And so the whole album is just full of, I would say, my life through original songs, my life experiences through what I grew up listening to, and also my appreciation for jazz, like Work Song by Nat Adderley and I Love Being Here with You by Peggy Lee, and others. And I've recorded Nina Simone in the past as well. She's not on this album, but I've certainly had her music on my previous albums. And yeah, I'm really happy about how those influences are being revealed in this album, Eugenie. I'm proud of that, and it's certainly given me a different perspective of music, because now as an adult, my music likes and cover the gamut. And Joe Chambers, a well-known Blue Note band leader and recording artist, had said of me one time that I could sing in any genre, and I think that's true because my life experience has been in those genres, and I can slip very easily to a swing scat tune into a soulful bluesy tune, or a beautiful ballad. So that's there and more on Eugenie, and I'm happy with how it turned out.
And the magical mix between all your influences and your family background brings to life the beauty of your album, Eugenie Jones. We're listening to I Love Being Here With You.
Singing in the shower, laughing by the hour. Life is a breezy game. Love all kinds of weather, long as we're together. I love to hear you say my name, say my name. I love the wine, fine cuisine, candlelight. I like that scene. But baby, I think you know what I mean. 'Cause I love being here with you. I love the east, I love the west, and north and south, they're both the best. I love the sea, I love the shore, I love the rocks, but what's more, I love being here with you. I love the east, I love the west, the north and south, they're both the best. I love the sea, I love the shore, rocks, what is more, but I love being here with you. East, west, north, south, they're the best, best. See, hey, the shore, love those rides, baby. But what is more, I love being here with you. I love being here with you. Just you. I love being here with you. I love being here with you.
Thank you for stopping by, Eugenie. And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Eugenie Jones success, and for those interested to purchase your new album, where it is available.
Thank you so much, Dimitri. It's been a pleasure to be here and chat with you. So if people want to find my music, just Google me, Eugenie Jones, Eugenie Jones. I'm on all of the digital platforms, as well as my Bandcamp site is the one spot where you can get physical copies, USB drives, as well as the digital downloads. The nice thing about Bandcamp, as opposed to some of the other platforms, is that it has my complete catalog of music, so it's a nice reference point to see the progression of my music since 2013 through 2025. And yeah, it's out there and available, and I hope people will go and listen to it and enjoy the music. Thank you again for having me.
For me and the listeners, it was a pleasure to meet with you and learn more about your music and life, Eugenie. And good luck.
Well, the nerve of me to speak truth to your face. Cut me down and they dance over my grave. For the greater good, you say I should just get over it anyway. But you say what you will.
Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. After our insightful conversation with Eugenie Jones and finding out how she was able to turn this elusive creative energy out there into an idea, let's see how that works for the rest of our guests tonight.
You are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
Hello Lisa, tell us something about your new release No Time at All.
No Time at All, which has been submitted for Best Jazz Performance for your Grammy consideration, is a piece that grew out of my fascination with how we experience time as both endless and fleeting. Einstein tells us it bends, and musicians know it swings, but we feel it most in the push and pull of daily life. That feeling of being in the flow when we're working on something we love, when time just evaporates. And yet, in this moment, some wonder if humanity is running out of it. The song asks whether we're running out of time, or if time itself might be something more fluid, something we can shape with story. The players on this are myself, Lisa Marie Simmons, and Marco Kremischini, piano, composer arrangement. Diana Hawley and Dorian Hawley are on vocals. And of course, the wonderful Notespeak Ensemble.
Let's listen to the endless and fleeting time as it is.
Everyone keeps tumbleweeding along. No way it can all go wrong. While waters rise, roiling cauldron outside. We're surprised, so surprised. How can you stand it? They say it's getting worse every day after day. Is there still enough time, or is there no time at all? With a swing, you know it bends and it sways.
Four-dimensional universe. 3 takes space. 1 takes time. Impossible to see with our 3D prisoned mind. Yeah, time. Feel it bend. Feel it sway. A tale deftly told. That's a time machine. Swing in 6/8. Pump our legs and fly home to 4 against 3. Everywhere we've been in story and song, a roadmap to everywhere we'll be. Using shadows, Picasso and mathematicians try to show us how it's so. Space-time, continuum, polyrhythmic, says light should bend. And just like our notes when we ascend, it does.
And now let's listen to Momentum, the title tune from one of the most diverse and talented sax players from Pretoria, South Africa, Karen Devroop.
Hi, Dimitri. Thank you so much for having me on your show. It is truly an honor and sincerely a pleasure to be featured on Light Lounge with you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
You're very welcome, Karen. It's your Momentum. And now from South Africa to Slovak Republic in Europe with Dr. J.E. Rose, the first concertmaster Slovak Philharmonic Orchestra.
Thanks so much, Dimitri. Hello guys, Dr. J. Rose here. Shortly about me, I am violin virtuoso, composer, lyricist, producer, and my stage work is as principal concertmaster, the leading soloist of the Slovak Philharmonic Orchestra. For those who may not know, the concertmaster is the first violinist and principal soloist who leads the orchestra alongside the conductor. All my music is about my vision, emotions between worlds, and this fusion of sounds the world has not yet experienced this way. Firstly, I would like to say this album would not exist without my collaborators. Rapper Ernesto Maldonado Martin, Ern from Spain, producer Miguel Haubert from Spain, legendary soundmaster of Sting, Whitney Houston or Placido Domingo, his name is, Day Darlington from New York City, and other great musicians from Slovakia and Spain. Good, I think now is good time for Let's Pick My Music. First song I would like present you Frozen Kiss from for your consideration. What is emotions between worlds? It's not just crossover. It is about uniting genres that normally live far apart. My songs are like 3-4 minute symphonies, inspired by Mozart, Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Shakespeare, John Williams, or, for example, Alicia Keys. Music between worlds built on classical structures, harmonies, and pure emotions fused with rap, opera, orchestra, and extremely violin solos. Now, let's pick my music. I would like to present you next song from album Atlantica Latin Soundscape Volume 2. Name of the song is The Legend of He Who Must Not Be Named.
Sombra le envía, su fuerza se alza, solo con ver la bondad que le abraza.
Hi, my name is Mak Grgic and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I'm here to present my newest album, Slavic Sessions. Slavic Sessions, submitted for the Best Chamber Music Small Ensemble Performance for the Grammys, is a dream that has been a long time coming. Early on, after meeting guitarist Mateusz Kowalski, the idea arose to join forces in a celebration of Slavic musical heritage. What emerged was an album of guitar duets spanning 3 centuries of music from Chopin and Dvorak to contemporary composers Marek Pasieczny and Miroslav Tadic. On the album, we approach each piece with intimacy and dynamism, providing a unique new sound to familiar and cherished melodies. You're going to listen to a world premiere recording of Walk Dance No. 2 by Miroslav Tadic. Enjoy.
Coming up, Daniel Fisher, composer, music producer who recently won 2025 Hollywood Independent Music Awards in the Contemporary Classical category. Welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Daniel.
Hi, Dimitri. It's always good to be with you here. Thanks for having me on your show today.
You're welcome, Daniel. Let's listen some of your latest production from Symphony No. 2 first movement called Into the Morning.
This is Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I'm Michael Repper, and I'm honored to share some of my recent work with the National Philharmonic and violinist Curtis Stewart. Together, we've been celebrating the 150th birthday of Samuel Coleridge Taylor, researching, uncovering, and bringing to life some of his extraordinary works. Coleridge Taylor has been too long neglected in the classical canon, and our journey took us deep into archives at the Library of Congress and the British Library to bring his music back into the light. Our recording, Samuel Coleridge Taylor, Toussaint Louverture, Ballade Opus 4, Suites from 24 Negro Melodies, is part of that celebration. And we also published the sheet music free for anyone to use so that his music can be shared widely. We invite you to consider us for Best Orchestral Performance and Best Classical Instrumental Solo. Up next, here are two excerpts from that album, Deep River and Toussaint Louverture.
And now from California, let's have David Fogel introduce himself and his latest production.
Hi, this is David Fogel, CEO of the Symphonina Foundation, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. From the album Ascension, Symphonina Rising, you're listening to Alexander Unseth's Symphonina No. 2, Childhood Symphonina, Movement 3, Christmas Morning, as performed by the International Symphonina Orchestra, and we hope you enjoy it.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.
Hey John, is that the blue cat you're talking about?